Well, hello. Hi and welcome back to the Polymer Clay channel. So today I'm going to show you how to do mosaics with polymer clay and real grout. And if you notice in the background here, I'm missing something. And the reason why I'm missing something is this is going to be a tabletop. I can't show you the befores, but I am going to show you the afters. So first I'm going to show you in this tutorial how I did it, and then I'm going to show you how it looks. So without further ado, here we go. Thanks for watching the tutorial. So this is the show and tell part where I talk about what it looks like and how it turned out. But before I show you this, I am going to ask you to subscribe and like, and also please leave me a comment. I do love the comments. I like to see what people think and it inspires me a little bit more. So without further ado, this is what it looks like. So I'm going to show you pretty much first and foremost without me in it. So I'm going to go all the way across so you can't see me at all. And the idea of this is so that you can get a good view of what it actually looks like as a whole. Now, I'm going to come out to the side a little bit here. So this is actually really quite big. So what I've done is measured or what my dad did, should I say, was measured the outside, and he literally made this out of board that is just going to sit in the top of the table. Now the table I actually got from a field that had been discarded. It wasn't needed anymore, I guess, and it was rusted and it looked really bad shape, and I brought it home and I thought at some point I am going to do something about this, and I'm sure somewhere I've got a photograph, and if I have, I'll pop it up with the glamour shots at the end so I can show you what it looked like to start off with. But I took it to my dad and he spray painted it for me and did a real good job, and then made this board for the top because it didn't have anything in it. So I'm assuming, I think it must have had glass in it originally or something like that, and it broke. But anyway, there was me walking my dog with this weird table trying to get it back, and that was about a year ago. And as you've probably noticed, it's been in my background for a really long time, but now it's got this paint on it. So I'm just going to, this is really dusty still because I am going to resin the top of this, but I haven't got the products to do it as yet. I need a lot of resin for it and I haven't got it. So I'm just going to show you what it looks like. Now from the tutorial, you'd have seen that it actually is just broken pieces of polymer clay that's been hardened after it has been sort of printed. I did put mica powder on it. I wouldn't recommend it because it all comes off when you grout it. So make sure you've got some cool patterns in every single part of it, real deep patterns as well, the deeper the better. And because it looks really cool when you've got it on the table. Now I wasn't sure of the design I was going to do, I just went with it, and I quite often do that in my tutorials anyway, and I just thought, oh, I'll see what happens. I didn't want to make it too complicated based on the fact that I'd never done it before, and I just wanted to see how it is. So yes, it does look wonky, the circles aren't perfect, but you know what, it's perfect for me. I am so shocked that this actually worked. Using real grout and polymer clay, I thought, oh, I don't know how this is going to go, but it worked out okay. The only thing you have to watch for is the actual grout itself and taking off the pattern. So on some of these, I don't know whereabouts they are, possibly that one there, it took off some of the pattern completely, but the overall design, I think it actually worked okay. So as I said, this tabletop is actually quite big. I'll come back a bit so you can actually see it. It is really, really big here, and it is going to go on this table here, right there, and I'm going to show you putting that in as well. So at the end here, around the outside here, I kind of like did a beveled edge so it goes thinner and then up to the actual tiles itself. So it's got kind of an edging, and I know that it would have fitted based on the way it fit originally. So I had a rough idea of where I was going to put it, and yeah, this is how it's turned out. Now, as I said, it is really dusty at the minute, so when you touch it, it is kind of dusty and it does sort of feel a bit rough still. And of course, this isn't completely level because some of these were thinner pieces and some of them were thicker. But it actually turned out all right. I'm really shocked at this. I love doing this. I love trying stuff out on my channel that I've never done before, so you can see what it's like and you can see where I struggled and where I didn't, so you could do it better than me, basically. So I'm just going to show it again. So as you can see here, the circle isn't perfect, you know, but I just wanted to do something really, really simple for my first go. And then next time when I do this, I'm actually going to try a bit more of a cleverer pattern or something like that. So what I'm going to do now is actually show you, hopefully I'm going to be able to put it in the table while I'm still kind of filming, and we'll see how that goes. So let's turn the camera around. So here it is, and I'm just going to put it in here. I'm going to show you putting it in. So it literally just slides in. It's not easy to do with one hand, I've got to admit. So let's just get that in there. Okay, so I finally did it. It isn't the most perfect fit in the world because nor was the actual piece of wood that went in. But I am actually going to do something with these bits here. I'm going to try and fill them or something like that. Not too sure yet, but I am going to resin the top so that it's nice and smooth, and it's obviously going to be, you know, good for long term and all that sort of stuff. And then if I come out a bit further here, see a bit of my background as well. That, from a distance, is how it looks. So I'm now going to film this standing up because it's the most easiest part. So this is how you create mosaic tabletop out of polymer clay. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. I can't, yeah, boiling in here. I give a bit of how to do some mosaics with polymer clay, and also an awful lot of mess and stuff. Bleep, 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 bleep. I would really like it if you would I can't show you the befores because I forgot and I've already done it. That's stupid. Boiling in here. Thanks for watching the